What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about the best NFC themed teams in Madden 20. If you missed the part 1 to this theme team little tier list things I'm doing, I'll put a card in the top right for the AFC theme teams. In case you missed that video, you can go ahead and watch that video now, or go ahead after the video and go ahead and watch that one. So before we hop into it though, if you are new here, I'm not sure what exactly you're doing if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed. It's like a crazy number, like 80% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So most likely you're not subscribed. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. We drop daily Madden content. You don't want to miss any of it. So make sure you turn the notification bell so you don't miss it. And yeah, it's enough talking for sure. Let's hop into it. All right, so the first thing we're looking at is the Green Bay Packers. We got David Bakhtiari, Elgin Jenkins, Corey Lindsey. I'm not going to remember every single card. I feel like that's pretty repetitive, but you can see. I'll just name the main cards here. We got Jared Cook, Bakhtiari, Haveralls, Byron Bulaga. They have, and Adam Timmerman too, so yeah, pretty solid there. Let me go down to the skill positions. Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, Donald Driver. I mean, they have two solid receivers. Donald Driver still doesn't have an upgrade yet. These receivers aren't good right now. Like, none of these guys you can really run effectively, even with the theme team boost, I don't think. But Aaron Jones, huge W. Hopefully Ahman Green does get an upgrade soon, because that Ahman Green card was fire when he did come out. And then Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers. You got to go Aaron Rodgers over Jordan Love. I think still. Aaron Rodgers release is just so fire. All right, so we got Darnell Savage and Demarius Randall at safety. This Darnell Savage card is disgusting. If you haven't tried him yet, you got to try him out. He's a beast, and he should be getting a power up soon, hopefully. Like, if EA drops more power ups, he will 100% get a power up. So yeah, Preston Smith is Zadarius Smith, and this guy put Ted Henry at middle linebacker. I actually like that. I mean, he's the best coverage guy of these three, I guess. So yeah, very solid linebackers, and don't forget about Clay Matthews as well. And we go down here, we got Casey Hayward, Kevin King, Jair Alexander. But obviously, as you know, you can just throw Nitrate Lane or Byron Jones on any of these teams and make their cornerback position even better. So that's a huge plus. And then you got Julius Peppers and then Golden Ticket Reggie White. I mean, most people don't even have this card, so probably just the what's his best card? Is his best card still NFL 100? Yeah, I think it is. So you have his NFL 100 card there with Kenny Clark, who's an absolute beast, and Gilbert Brown. So you're most likely going to want to run a 4-3 with this defense because they have two good defensive tackles. All right, so looking at the Packers team, I don't think they're S because they are weak in some positions. So we're gonna go ahead with the Packers at A for now. Next team we're looking at is the Chicago Bears. Offensive line, nothing special. We got Greg Olsen though. I've heard great things about this card. I have yet to try him out. And receivers, Devin Hester, who I don't really even count as a receiver. So you really only have one solid receiver, really. I mean, Devin Hester could work for you, but I'm gonna get Gale Sayers, who's an absolute beast. But this next Walter Payton card, I'm sitting on Walter Payton. Like, he's gonna be nasty. There's a reason why they're sitting on him. I think he's gonna be a great card. And this is where the L hits with Mitch Trubisky at quarterback. Massive L there. And their defense is probably where this team will stand out. We got Mike Brown, Leonard Floyd, Brian Urlacher, Khalil Mack too. If they just gave Leonard Floyd an upgrade, this would be the best middle linebacker core in the game. But you can obviously just put Clowney there, and these middle linebackers are just gonna play crazy for you, especially if you run like a 3-4 or something like that. And safeties, we got Amos and Mike Brown. I think I said Mike Brown already. Then we got Kyle Fuller, Charles Tillman, Tracy Porter with Julius Peppers and Alan Page. So, all right, so for the Bears, because they have Trubisky, I got them at, but like if they had a usable quarterback, I would probably say they're B. That defense is good, but the receivers aren't that good on the team. Like, yeah, people would look at Devin Hester and see the 99 overall and be like, damn, that's crazy. They have two 99s, but Devin Hester is not a 99 receiver. He's a great kick returner, but he's not a 99 receiver. And also, they don't have a quarterback, so I'm putting the Bears at C. All right, so for our next team, we have the Minnesota Vikings. Offensive line, they got Randall McDaniel, Matt Burke, Josh Klein. Nothing really special there. I mean, they have some pretty solid guys, but I'd probably move Randall McDaniel over and then get Joe Thuney, or even move Randall McDaniel over there and then get Joe Thuney, or put Joe Thuney here. Doesn't matter. And we got Dave Casper, Kyle Rudolph at tight end. Here are the skill positions. Randy's getting the upgrade. When you're watching this video, the Randy card will already be out. I'm recording this like literally an hour before the Randy card comes out, so they'll have Randy too with Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen. And then you get Adrian Peterson and Dalvin Cook. Just an absolutely crazy 1-2 punch with Randall Cunningham at quarterback. Like, you can't get much better than this, honestly. For just straight up Vikings guys. Like, this is just amazing. This team here. All right, let's go to the defense. Anthony Harris, Everson Griffin. Okay, this guy put Everson Griffin right outside, so you probably just want to put Clowney there. Um, Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr with Harrison Smith. It's another team you'd want to run a 3-4 with because they have Sean Richardson and a 4-3 with because of John Randall and Sean Richardson with Daniil Hunter, Alan Page too. Okay, yeah, damn. I would probably run Alan Page before I run Sean Richardson. So I'd run John Randall, Alan Page with Daniil Hunter and Everson Griffin. That would be me up front. That's what I'd run up front, and you can run Xavier Rhodes. You put Gladney at like the 4, and you'd put Night Train with Byron Jones. And this is just like an absolutely crazy team. I don't think anyone's gonna debate me on this one, but we're putting the Vikings at S. Like, just a crazy team. They got Randall Cunningham, great receivers, great running backs, great defense. So, all right, the next team we got is the Detroit Lions. You see the offensive line. All they got is Frank Ragnow up front. So I mean that's gonna kill the Lions team. But we got Hawkinson and Ebron at tight end with Herman Moore, Calvin Johnson, Kenny Galladay. Their receivers are up there with the Vikings. Unfortunately, yeah, they get Barry Sanders too. So their weapons, like skill position players, are up there with the Vikings. But the thing that hurts them is quarterback. You get Matt Stafford and Dante Culpepper. I would probably put Brady there, honestly, before I use either of these cards. So let's go to the defense. Golden ticket Calvin Johnson. Obviously, the free safety Calvin Johnson is kind of slow for this point of the year. But on the Lions team, like, I can almost guarantee that he's fast enough. And also, he's also a crazy user as well. So, yeah. The free safety Calvin Johnson's a huge W on this team. And we go down to the linebackers, Tier Whitehead. Yeah, the defense isn't even that. The defense is really not that good at all, honestly. How many teams did this guy Crevan LeBlanc play? I've seen him on so many teams. It's crazy. But yeah, Crevan LeBlanc, Jeff Okuda with Night Train Lane, who actually did play for the Lions. So you'd want to run him too. And then also the new Darius Slay too is on there. The tight end Darius Slay. So you're probably gonna have Night Train with Okuda and Darius Slay. And up front, you got Harrison, Mike Daniels, and Ndamukong Suh. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do with this defense, really. But it's not the best. All right, so for the Lions, I put them at C with the Bears. They're not D because I think the Bears have a better defense and the Lions have a better offense. So like, it balances out in a way. All right, so now we're moving into the NFC East. We're starting with the New York Giants. We got Andrew Thomas, Will Hernandez, John Halipio, one of my favorite centers in the NFL. And we got Kevin Zeitler with Mike Remmers. Not a good offensive line. I mean, actually not bad. You got Andrew Thomas and Kevin Zeitler, so that's pretty solid. Then you have, in my opinion, who the best tight end in the game is, and that's Evan Ingram at tight end. And that dude's an absolute monster. If you haven't tried him out yet, definitely try him out. He'll have 98 speed on this team. Like, God, crazy. All right, we got Herman Moore, David Tyree, Odell Beckham. Great weapons with Victor Cruz also. I'd honestly probably run Victor Cruz over David Tyree in the slot. That's just me, though. You got Saquon Barkley with Eli and Danny Dimes. Damn, this team's actually solid. Upgrade some offensive linemen a little more. Like, let's go to the defense. Antoine Bethea, Jabril Peppers at safety. So those two nice safeties. Okay. We got Keith Book at middle linebacker. Good linebacking core. Especially because Lawrence Taylor's getting an upgrade soon. Let me go to the corners and up front. Jason Sehorn. Okay, the corners is where the Giants do hurt a little bit, but that can be fixed with Night Train Lane and Byron Jones. So the problems are fixed there. And up front, they got Michael Strahan, Damon Harris, and Leonard Williams. Wow. The Giants are kind of sneaky. I'm putting the Giants at A with the Packers. Like, the Giants were they surprised me. I didn't think this team was going to be that good. I mean, yeah, you have Eli at quarterback, but that Eli card isn't terrible, honestly. So, if you don't like Eli, just go get the Tom Brady. I'm guessing if you run a Giants team, you're probably a Giants fan. You don't like Tom Brady because actually you probably do like Tom Brady because he gave you 2 Super Bowls. But other than that, yeah, Giants at A though, very solid team. All right, the next team we're looking at is the Philadelphia Eagles. We got Jason Peters, Isaac Sambulio. I like that name. Isaac Semalo. Semalo. That's how you say it. You got Jason Kelsey, Brandon Brooks, John Runyon, Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert. Then we got Terrell Owens, Jalen Rigor, Brian Westbrook, Randall Cunningham, Jason Jackson. So the receiving core isn't that good, but they're fast because you're going to have the +2 speed with Jason Jackson as well if you run this full theme team 50-50. You got Brian Westbrook, who I've actually heard Brian Westbrook's pretty good this year. I haven't tried him yet, but I've heard he's very solid. Then you have a choice between the improviser, Carson Wentz, or Randall Cunningham, who I would recommend. Basically does everything that Carson Wentz can do better. So I'd probably go Randall Cunningham. And then we go to the defense. Hopefully they impress me here. Ryan Dawkins, Jordan Hicks, Chuck Bendenark. I don't even never seen this card be used. Malcolm Jenkins, this card isn't good at all, really. He could be good on a theme team because he might be fast enough where he's usable, but I don't see this card being usable. You are honestly probably better off with Jordan Poyer, honestly. All right, I'm going to go down here to the corners. Obviously, they're going to have Kevon LeBlanc with Namni Osmawa, Darius Slay, Reggie White, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. So we got our first B team. I'm going with the Eagles at B. They got a good running back. They got decent receivers, but the quarterbacks really stand out. Up front, they have good offensive line. And then we're talking about a pretty solid defense as well, with Fletcher Cox, Darius Slay, all good corners and good safeties too. So they're at B. All right, so the next team we're looking at is the Washington Redskins. We got Trent Williams, Eric Flowers, John Sullivan, Brandon Sheriff, and Morgan Moses. So offensive line's all right, nothing special. We got Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis, who definitely needs a Met tribute card, because he announced his retirement, never got his Met tribute card. That card would probably be pretty good. So, and also a lot of people would also run him because he was a 49ers theme teamer, because he played for the 49ers. Okay, and then for receivers, pretty good receivers. They're all pretty fast, pretty consistent. Terry McLaurin powered up. I haven't used him powered up yet, but he's probably a monster with all that speed. And we got Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs in Madden. And then you got Robert Griffin III. No one probably has this card. If you do, like, let me try him out, please. I want to try him out so bad. But you're probably running Doug Williams. Yeah, quarterback does hurt this team a lot. Unless you get Robert Griffin, then you're set. But most people don't even have Robert Griffin. Then we're on defense. We got Sean T with Ken Houston. Probably two of the best safeties, like, together for a theme team that you can get. So Ken Houston, John Taylor, huge W. Actually, the Jets is probably better, honestly, because you can either do Jamal Ronnie Lott or Jamal with Ed Reed, or Ed Reed with Jamal. It doesn't matter how you do that. The Jets probably have the best safeties for a theme team. But yeah, middle linebackers. I mean, linebackers aren't that good on this team. Nothing special there. Up front and corners. All right, we got Deion Sanders and Champ Bailey, who's getting an upgrade in about an hour from me recording this. So their corners are also very good. Up front, they got Deacon Jones, Bruce Smith, Chase Young. So yeah, I mean, up front and safeties, this team's solid. It's just a linebacker. So really, if you could put Clowney in there, this team's pretty solid. And then you get Brady and put my quarterback, or you maybe just run even Mahomes. Like, it doesn't really matter at that point. You're probably already 50-50 with this team. All right, so I'm going to put the Redskins at... Are they A? No, the Redskins are B, because they don't have... The receivers aren't there. If maybe after the next Terry McLaurin upgrade, they're A tier. But right now, even with the quarterbacks, is kind of lacking. Offensive line's kind of lacking as well as tight end. So that's where they're B. Obviously, their defense is ridiculous. They got Champ Bailey, Deion Sanders, Ken Houston, Sean Taylor, all those guys too. So, all right, the next team we got is the Dallas Cowboys. We got Tyron Smith, Brian Waters, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Eric Williams. Obviously, Cowboys have probably the best offensive line for a theme team in the game right now. So, huge W there. We got Jason Witten, which does hurt them. No real tight ends. Our receiver, we got Amari Cooper, CD, Terrell Owens. Very solid receiving core. Yeah, actually, very solid receiving core. Yeah, very respectable. Then we got running back, we got Emmitt Smith, Ezekiel Elliott. That 1-2 punch is actually pretty fire. Then we got Randall Cunningham too. Wow. Okay, Cowboys are looking kind of good right now. Everything besides tight end, I'm impressed with. All right, let's hopefully the defense can also impress me. It's not looking too good though. Andrew Sadejo, Jeff Heath, Leighton Vander Esch. This card is not good. I used him. He's not good. Don't try him. This Jalen Smith card's probably pretty good, and Sean Lee not good either. All right, cornerbacks. Yeah, Byron Jones, Mel Renfro, Deion Sanders, Ed Too Tall, John McCoy, DeMarcus Lawrence. So, damn, the Cowboys' offense is S tier. Like this is an S tier offense right here. I hate to do it, but the Cowboys are B. The defense is not anywhere near where I thought it would be. So yeah. All right, next team we got is the Seattle Seahawks. We got Kevin Maui at center. He's also getting an upgrade in about an hour of me recording this. So he'll have a 99 center with Walter Jones and Duwan Brown, Mikey Upati, J.R. Sweezy. So that's a pretty solid up front. We got tight end. We got Greg Olson. Obviously, I heard this card was good, like I said, for the Bears. And receiver, wow. Okay, so you're running Jerry Rice and Tyler Lockett at 1 and 2, and then you're running Devin Hester. Okay, the receivers are also a W. You got Marshawn Lynch, who with the speed boost was going to be a very good running back in this game. We got Russell Wilson, Franco Harris. You can run him. Oh, wow. Okay. Defense. I'm sure this game's going to impress me. Earl Thomas, Davian Clowney, Bobby Wagner, Malcolm Smith with Merton Hanks, Richard Sherman, Marcus Trufant. Yeah, this Marcus Trufant card's actually pretty good. And Shaquille Barrett. So all you really need is just one of those, either Night Train Lane or Byron Jones, and you have a pretty solid 3 cornerbacks with Frank Clark, John Randall, Sheldon Richardson, Dwight Freeney. Okay. I've seen what I need to see from this team. I've seen what I needed to see. Seahawks, S tier. They got the quarterback, they got the receivers, they got the defense, they got the running back. They're pretty solid up front. They got a good tight end too. So, yeah, Seahawks definitely has. All right, so now we get debatably probably the best team in the game, the 49ers. Up front, almost at the same level as the Cowboys. Okay, they have 2 of probably the best tight ends in the game right here. There are 2 great run blocking tight ends also. Vernon Davis hopefully gets his my tribute card. Actually, he probably won't. It's been like a month since he retired. But yeah, look at these tight ends. You got Steve Young, Raheem, Kyle Juszczyk, Terrell Owens, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss is getting an upgrade. Wow. With him, okay, yeah, okay. Defense, Antoine Bethea, which honestly I'd probably move Taylor Mays over. I mean, nah, actually, I probably wouldn't actually. Taylor Mays at free safety with Antoine Bethea. I'd probably move from Merton Hanks up. Yeah, I probably would do that. You got Fred Warner, Patrick Willis, Kevin Green, and up front you got Arik Armstead, DeForest Buckner, Nick Bosa, D Ford, Deion Sanders, Rob Woods, and Richard Sherman. Holy, this team is literally just no holes. There's no spot in this team where you can exploit. You're gonna want to run probably a 4-3 with this defense because they have 2 great defensive tackles, and only 1 really good middle linebacker. So yeah, there's no holes on this team though. All right, the 49ers are S. There's no debate in that, honestly. And people usually ask me to rank the S tier cards, the S tier teams in order. So I'm going with this right now. I think this is probably the order. So 49ers the best, then Minnesota, then Seahawks. For the NFC teams looking better than the AFC teams right now. I haven't put a single team in D yet. We're looking at the Arizona Cardinals. We got Dan Dierdorf, Justin Pugh, AQ Shipley, J.R. Sweezy, Marcus Gilbert. So up front, they could use some work with their left guard and center. Tight end, could also need some work. But receivers, okay. Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, and John Brown. Actually a very good receiving core. You have 2 deep threats. This guy's kind of a combination. And you got DeAndre Hopkins to play between the numbers. And you got Emmitt Smith and AP. Nice combo there. Probably better than the Cowboys combo because I think AP's better than Zeke. You got a great quarterback in Kyler, who I love. I actually want to try this card out. I might actually do a Cardinals team at some point during this year, honestly. Also, Aquan and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's next upgrade. So if he gets an Ultimate Legend, it could be better than Randy Moss. That might get some hate for that, but Larry Fitzgerald's Ultimate Legend could be better than Randy Moss. All right, so now on defense, we got Antoine Bethea, Joey Porter, Jordan Hicks, Terrell Suggs, Isaiah Simmons, Pat Tillman, Tyrann Mathieu, Budda Baker. Oh my. Night Train Lane, Antonio Cromartie. Did Night Train actually play for the Cardinals? I have no idea, but you probably want to run this card on your team anyway. But Night Train Lane, Antonio Cromartie, Patrick Peterson, Darnell Dockett, Blaise Campbell, Simeon Rice. Yeah, this team is probably S. No holes again besides tight end. All right, I'm going to put in the Cardinals at S as well. I got to move my face cam now, but I'll do it while I talk. So, yeah, Cardinals are S because they got Kyler. They got Kyler. They got Emmitt Smith. They got AP. Just an all-around, just nasty team. Is that cut off at the bottom there? I can't tell. Oh, I got to fix this. That should be solid. Okay. So they got Kyler. They got Emmitt Smith. They got Adrian Peterson. They got a great receiving core. Great defense. The defense is honestly just well-rounded all around. And also a lot of those cards are also due for upgrades as well. So Cardinals definitely have. All right, so the next team we got is the Los Angeles Rams. Up front, not good. Tight end, pretty solid actually. Jared Cook card's pretty good. I mean, most people really only run one tight end. Most people don't even run a tight end. So this Jared Cook card's pretty good. At receiver, we got Torrey Holt, Brandon Cooks, Cooper Kupp. I'd probably switch these 2 cards. Yeah, I'd probably do that. But this Torrey Holt card's fire. I'm gonna get Eric Dickerson at running back with Todd Gurley. And we got Kurt Warner at quarterback. Honestly, I'd rather use Mitch Trubisky than this guy at quarterback. On defense, we got LaMarcus Joyner, Clay Matthews, Corey Littleton, Kevin Green, John Johnson, Jalen Ramsey, Night Train Lane, Jason Sehorn, Deacon Jones, and Amkin Sue, Aaron Donald, and Michael Brockers. This team's solid, but they don't really have like those like elite guys on defense. I mean, they have Aaron Donald, they have Jalen Ramsey, but like their safeties, meh. Middle linebackers, these two guys not good. This guy's a beast, but other than that, like with the Rams, I'm putting them. They're not at C, but they are B. No, I wouldn't. No, they're not B. They're C. I wouldn't pick the. If someone told me you can either pick the Rams theme team or pick like a Eagles theme team or a Redskins theme team or a Cowboys theme team, I'm taking any of those teams before I take the Rams. Yeah, Rams at C. I mean, like Kurt Warner hurts them. The safeties hurt them. The middle, they're like right outside, and middle linebackers hurt this team as well. So I'm putting the Rams at C. All right, the next team we got is the Atlanta Falcons. Shoot, I'm on the right screen there. Okay. We got Jake Matthews, James Carpenter, Alex Mack, Chris Lindstrom, Caleb McGarry. Never heard that name in my life, by the way. At tight end, we got Tony Gonzalez, huge W there. Algie Crumpler and Austin Hooper, pretty good tight ends there. At receiver, though, Golden Ticket Julio, Calvin Ridley, and Devin Hester. So, like I said, a lot of people don't want to have Julio, so you probably have Calvin Ridley at the 1, maybe the 95 Julio before Hester, in my opinion. Then I put Hester as like your third guy. But yeah, just like the Rams, we got Dickerson and Gurley. These guys tend to play for the same team for some reason. And then we got Golden Ticket Vic. I'm choosing the 96 Vic over to this Matt Ryan though. So yeah, Vic no matter what. And we go down here. We got DeMonte KZ, Javonte Campbell, Deion Jones, W user right there. Jesse Tuggle. So all right, pretty good middle linebacker core. I wouldn't say that they have the best outside linebackers, but still pretty solid. Terrible safeties though. Cornerbacks, Deion Sanders, AJ Terrell. Let me see his stats real quick. Okay, so he's actually gonna have 99 speed on this team. No, 98 speed on this team. Which is nice for them. Has low zone though, so I don't really like this card that much, but still pretty solid corners. And yeah, Desmond Trufant. So all right, the Falcons, they're not A. They're probably C, honestly. No. Yeah, they're C. They're basically the Rams. So what I'm thinking is they have Vic at quarterback, right? But the Rams get Kurt Warner. But like the Falcons defense isn't good. The Falcons defense is what kills them actually. So I'm leaving them at D. We got our first D right there. That's the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go. Now we got the New Orleans Saints. Teron Armstead, Andres Pete, Cesar Ruiz at center. This card's actually not that bad, as you can see right there. We got Larry Wofford, Ryan Ramczyk. So offensive line's actually pretty solid. You throw Joe Thuney in there, and it's more well-rounded. But yeah, pretty solid offensive line, though. At tight end, we got Jared Cook. And one of my favorite cards that I used this year in Ultimate Team, that's Taysom Hill. This card was an absolute beast when, like, 91s were, like, the move. And at receiver, we got Michael Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, who just signed there, and Brandon Cooks. And we got Adrian Peterson with Alvin Kamara. Adrian Peterson's better than Kamara. Adrian Peterson's a huge W for this team. Unfortunately, you got to use Drew Brees, and this guy's just not good. They probably showed me, yeah. Okay, so QB cards isn't that good, honestly. Like they always do Drew Brees dirty, man. He's too small to throw. He's too small, honestly, and his throw power is always too low. So yeah, there's that with Brees. And at defense, we got Marcus Williams, Demario Davis, Kiko Alonso. Okay, yeah, this defense isn't good either. Like I hate to do it, but the Saints are D. I hate to say it, but they are D. All right, so the next team we got is the Carolina Panthers. We got Jordan Gross, Andrew Norwell. This is his best card. His best card's an 87. Why has he not got an upgrade since then? Wow, that's actually pretty impressive that he hasn't got an upgrade. Does he have like off the field problems or something? Matt Paredes. All right. I mean, this is just an outdated offensive line at this point. They need upgrades immediately. And this team also has Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen loves NFC teams. Oh, here we go. Calvin Benjamin, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, and Chris McCaffrey. Robbie Anderson's another card that if they give him a power up, he's gonna be nasty. Trust me on that. What's his speed right now? So 96, so he gets up to 98 on a theme team. You get McCaffrey, obviously nasty. Cam Newton, obviously nasty as well with DJ Moore. So this receiving core is actually disgusting if you count Golden Ticket Calvin Benjamin. So yeah, this team's actually pretty good. All right, so on defense, yeah, safeties aren't that good. Yeah, you get Keekly, you get Kevin Green, you get Shaq Thompson. So the linebacking core, nasty with Brian Burns too. Wow, okay. And here we go with the corners. Corners are outdated. Reggie White played for the... Okay, I didn't know that. Up front, good as well. Even if it's only 90... Even if you can only afford the 94 or 95 or 96 overall, Reggie White, I mean, this up front is still a W. So, I mean, their front seven is actually pretty good. Like, some of the best we've seen. Their front seven is solid. But, I mean, their secondary is terrible, and their offensive line is terrible. So, for those reasons, I'm putting Carolina at C. They're better than the Falcons and the Saints, but they're still C. I move my face cam again. We only got one more team, though, so. All right, so last but not least, we have the Bucks. Logan Mankins, Joe Thuney, Ryan Jensen, Randall Okay, no. This offensive line ain't right, is it? Did this dude definitely didn't actually play for the Bucks, right? Did he play for the Bucks? If he did, like, I don't know. Same with Thuney. I don't think either of these guys played for the Bucks. If they did, though, tell me, because if so, this offensive line is disgusting. Even if Ronald McDaniel didn't play for them, you could still put Ali Marpet there, and he's still a pretty good option. But tight end, this right tight end core is also super nasty. You got Gronk, who's gonna get an upgrade, probably Ultimate Legend. That's gonna be one of the best tight ends in the game. You got Dallas Clark. This card was always mad to me. I never really liked using Dallas Clark. I never found this card any good ever. Receivers. Okay, Mike Evans. Wow. Deshaun Jackson was gonna be really fast. Chris Godwin, who's gonna be nasty. You even got the Warren Sapp fullback. Running back, huge L though. You got it via Vea. So you obviously have the GOAT, Tom Brady. Did Steve Young play for the Bucks? Like, is this one like different than the rest or something? Because I feel like there's like people who didn't even play on this team on here. There's no Steve Young. Actually, I must be tripping. On defense, they have absolutely no safeties. They got Derek Brooks, Devin White, Shaquille Barrett, Levante David. So this is a 3-4 defense for sure. You're gonna want to run a 3-4 defense with this team. Also, you got Pierre Paul. And for this one's kind of messed up a little bit, but you have Golden Ticket Mike Evans here. Yeah, these two guys didn't play there. And other than that, all they have is like Aqib Talib and Jamie Dean, with Ndamukong Suh, Warren Sapp, and Jadavian. Yeah, see, like Jadavian Clowney didn't play there either. So you'd probably run Simeon Rice here with Ndamukong Suh there. Oh, they got 3 good defensive tackles though. And the Bucks are actually pretty solid though. They got good receivers. They got good middle linebackers. They're good up front. Oh, their corners aren't that good though. So as far as the Bucks go, damn, they have no safeties. No, their corners are terrible. So really their front seven is where this team shines. I got them down here at C as well. All right, so here's the final list. We got the 49ers. Actually, I think the S tier guys are in order right now. Actually, so if you are asking about what order I'd put these teams in, I would say, it's the order they are right now. So 49ers first, and then Vikings, then Seahawks, then Cardinals. The Cardinals one's kind of controversial, I feel like, but like the Cardinals team is amazing. Like, they have a good defense. They got 2 good weapons at running back with Emmitt Smith and Adrian Peterson, with Kyler Murray. Great receiving core as well. I'm happy. I think I like the NFC teams more than the AFC teams, because they have teams like the Jaguars, teams like the Jaguars. Who's their team I had put low? Jaguars and Bengals were low. But like, I'm taking the Falcons and the Saints before I take the Jaguars or the Bengals. So I think the NFC teams are actually better. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. We post daily Madden content, so you don't want to miss any of it. And if the video helped you out at all, leave a like. Or even if you enjoyed the video at all, just leave a like. It really would help the video get out to more people. Guys, I see you guys in the next one. We do have a sub squad episode coming tomorrow. It's actually one of my favorite episodes. I did this episode with one of my friends in real life, so I'm looking forward to posting that one. I had a lot of fun recording it. And I will see you guys in the next one.